Hi guys! What a crazy world we are living in right now. It's a little bit scary, a little bit overwhelming, a lot of bit weird, and I've been trying to stay as positive and light as I possibly can on my feed with my content. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I have been digging and I have been doing a lot of research on the health aspect to this pandemic. And I wanted to pop on here and just make a short little video covering some of these facts. So obviously with coronavirus being a storm of inflammation within the lungs that causes a respiratory distress, it is very important right now to be boosting your immune system and reducing inflammation as much as possible. So I'm in school for holistic nutrition. I believe in lifestyle medicine, and I know that our kitchen cabinets are our medicine cabinets. So we can do both of those things with nutrition. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the things you should avoid, the things you should be eating, and also some vitamins and supplements that can help boost your immunity. So to start, I want to talk about the foods that we should be eating right now. There's a simple word that I want you to remember: quercetin. Quercetin is found in a lot of plant-based foods. It is a flavonoid that is the most abundant antioxidant that you can get within your diet. So with this being said, you can find it in apples, you can find it in berries, asparagus, broccoli, peppers, onions. You can even find it in red wine. So if you're getting a little stressed out, just know that you can have a glass of red. It's actually good for your immune system. On top of that, I also have been trying to cook with as much garlic as I possibly can. Treat this thing like a vampire. Friggin' cook with garlic on everything. I put it in my omelet today and it was actually good. But garlic is amazing for your immune system. So as for supplements and vitamins, I have summarized it to a top 4. So number 1, obviously being vitamin C. So vitamin C feeds your immune system. And not only that, but our bodies actually don't create vitamin C. So I've been taking this product. So usually vitamin C's have about 500 milligrams per capsule. I take 2 every 4 hours. If you're not feeling well, take 2 every 2 hours. You want to overdose your system with vitamin C so that it's constantly feeding your immune system. This also is a very key factor in the absorption of quercetin. So they kind of come hand in hand. Number 2 is zinc. Zinc is a huge booster for your immune function, but not only that, it actually blocks the coronavirus replication at a cellular level. So that's been found in research lately. I'm going to abide by it. Not only that, but if you have clouds in your nails, that means you have a zinc deficiency. That's what I started taking zinc for originally, but I've never in my life had my natural nails looking that nice. So there's a little bit of a plus there too. Number 3 is vitamin D. So vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin, I call it. Obviously, we're stuck inside, it's quarantine, so we're not getting any sunlight. So that will not only help with your moods, but it actually cuts down the rate of respiratory infection by suppressing inflammation. So like I said before, reducing inflammation is the number 1 thing we need to be doing right now. So vitamin D, I take about 6,000 IUs a day, which is 6 of these. You don't need to split it up. It doesn't have any bad effects if you take it all at once. I usually just take it whenever I remember throughout the day. Usually if I'm starting to feel grumpy or something, just because it's a reminder, oh, I need some sunshine. The other thing that I'm going to mention that I've been taking is turmeric. So this is the turmeric that I use. What I do is, you can also get it in capsules if you don't like the taste of it. I'm at the point where I just eat things for function, not for taste. But it's a powder just like this. I take a teaspoon and I put it in warm water in a shot glass and just mix it up and shoot it. I like to have it first thing in the morning before I eat anything, and also before I go to bed. With turmeric, it's amazing for fighting inflammation. So overall, number 1 for that. If you're feeling stressed out, this is another thing you can add in is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is actually, I learned about it in Ayurveda. So it's a course I did within my holistic nutrition program. But what this herb does is it helps with relaxing for one, but it also helps with mental cognitive function. I can never say that word. But overall, I've been introducing it to myself when I go to bed, just because it helps me calm down, especially if I have late workouts. But especially in the time of distress like this, it's really good to kind of help limit your stress. Stress and fear is lethal to your immunity. So just try to stay calm through this whole situation. Have some herbal teas, stay positive, talk to the people in your life that matter, and just try to help as many people as you can in any way possible. Whether it's a funny little video to make people laugh, or if you've got some tips that we all could know. Now, things to avoid. This is something I kind of heard about. It's a little bit scary, and there's a lot of mixed information on it right now, so it could be false, it could be true, but I know for myself I'm just going to avoid it just because there is a handful of people saying the negative. But stop taking Advil during this time. Apparently Advil can help increase the ACE2 receptors of the cell, and basically what that means is that's how coronavirus infects the cell, is through those receptors. So apparently Tylenol is okay, but Advil has been known to kickstart pneumonia in some patients that doctors have been having. So that's something I heard, and I just wanted to throw that out there. Don't freak out if you've been taking Advil. It's, like I said, it's mixed reviews on it, and it's only for people who are infected, I believe. But yeah, on top of that, I'm definitely just going to throw this out there. I know we're going to have mindless munchies because we're getting bored while in quarantine. But processed foods are not your friend right now. You want to limit as much gut bacteria that's going on within your system. Gut bacteria will feed the virus. So you want to get all the nutrients you need within a day. You want to get your fats, carbs, your proteins, have a balanced diet, get your quercetin with your plants. And as for munching, my tip is try intermittent fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting, so I eat from 12 to 8. So I have that window that I'm going to get all my nutrients in, and I know that I'm not going to eat before or after that. So it stops me from being like, oh, I'm just going to go get some tub of almond butter with a spoon. I know I'm not the only one that does that, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. But not only that, it gives your digestive system time to rest. So that's when it kind of kills off all the bad bacteria within your gut. So those are my tips. Let's stay healthy. We can get through this together, and just try not to be so scared. Use this time to really dig into who you are as a person and create and enjoy and rest. Take care of yourself and the people around you. We've got this.